Greetings, beloved soul familia. We are back again with yet another morning energy forecast. Now, before we get started, I would just like to give a little bit of a heads up that in terms of midway energy, not a whole lot has changed in our orbits. There are just some slight shifts in some areas concerning this split of sorts that's been happening. Without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. As the planetary frequency continues to rise, hidden soul contracts are surfacing and upgrading, aligning individuals with their next phase of mission work. Some of these contracts have been dormant for lifetimes, waiting for the right energetic conditions to activate. Now, with the accelerated timelines and cosmic forces shifting, many are experiencing sudden clarity, unexpected connections, and an undeniable pull towards our true purpose. Many of us have already been in alignment with our true purpose. And this is where it is up to us to, activating and articulating, passing on beneficial updates and otherwise undisclosed information in order to shut down those continuing to keep the false creeds relevant, although it was never relevant, but also to eliminate any confusion. With a bit more of a cosmic perspective. But why now? According to LOO teachings, all is interconnected, and soul contracts are agreements made before incarnation to guide personal and collective evolution. These contracts are not static. They shift as consciousness expands. Right now we are in a phase where many lightworkers, starseeds, and planetary guardians are receiving activations that unlock new layers of our missions. This is happening for numerous reasons due to planetary ascension frequency. Higher dimensional energies are dissolving old limitations and bringing forgotten agreements back into awareness. Collective karmic clearing. Many have completed old karmic cycles, freeing them to step into their next roles. There are also some star seed lineage awakenings occurring. Those from advanced star systems are remembering their origins and why they came to Earth. Now, I know we have discussed this briefly before, but there are some sensations of sorts that come through when, not only when starseed lineages are on that threshold and crossing that threshold of awakening, but also periodically all throughout our self-development and collective development. Which brings me to the discussion of soul contracts activating. Not everyone will experience this shift in the same way, but there are some common indicators. One of them, more often than not, being sudden synchronicities, uncanny meetings, repeated symbols, or dreams guiding us towards new connections or knowledge. Feeling called to a new path, a shift in vocation, relationships, or even physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual focus that feels inevitable. There are energetic upgrades, tingling sensations, heat waves, or a strong awareness of energy moving through the body. Unresolved past life threads resurfacing, encounters with people or situations that seem to demand closure or reintegration. If this resonates, if you're listening, it should resonate, and it's a cue for you to tune in. Meditate, dream work, asking your higher self for clarity can help integrate these shifts. And that's where I'm feeling guided to have a bit of discussion about how we can't integrate something that we fear due to, again, intentional confusion, manipulation, and misunderstanding, as well as a bit of bigotry and ignorance. The truth about Ruby Order dragons, beloveds. One of the most significant revelations unfolding involves the Ruby Order dragons. Long misunderstood, these beings have often been misrepresented as adversaries. In reality, they are guardians of planetary wisdom, keepers of sacred fire codes, and allies in ascension. Unlike the Dracon factions that resist light, the Ruby Order dragons hold ancient knowledge that assists in soul liberation and timeline restoration. As soul contracts activate, many are realizing they have connections to these beings, whether through past life alliances or as carriers of their wisdom. And there are ways to work this energy. In order to even begin, you have to have an undisputable, indisputable belief in your intuitions. If you feel drawn to certain knowledge or people, explore that pull. Releasing old identities. Some contracts require letting go of outdated beliefs about yourself. Call upon the Ruby Order dragons. If this resonates, ask for their guidance in meditation or dream states. Trust the unfolding, beloveds. Soul contracts activate at the right time. Trust the process, even if it feels sudden. And as we move forward, these activations will continue, drawing us into deeper alignment with our cosmic heritage and purpose. The more we embrace these shifts, the more we reclaim our divine sovereignty. Are you experiencing any of these upgrades? Have you sensed a connection to the Ruby Order dragons? Share your insights below. upon your own free will, of course. And thank you so very much, beloved multiversal soul familia, for tuning in. If you made it this far, you are a rock star. And with much gratitude and appreciation, from my heart chakra to yours, brightest of blessings.